We'll start with my 10-gallon Montego Burbs. I got 7 in here. One got caught in that ornament a while ago. He's still trying to heal up back here. I put the plants in there so he feels sheltered. He's hopefully gonna pull through, but if he doesn't, well, as you can see, I got really good sized sponge filters there, and I got that other little filter over there with some media in the bottom of it and sponge on top. Some plants. Nice little 10-gallon. Here's my 75, which will eventually become a 125 when I get the tank. Well, I got a tank, but I don't trust it, so I'm going to sell it and buy a brand new one. Right, Snowfitty? Huh? Right, bud? Yeah. As you can see, I got a mess of filters in here. Sponge. A couple of ones in the back there. Full of media. Biohome media. I got a reactor. I'm not sure what to think of that yet, but it's easy to maintain. It's got a little sponge in the bottom of it. You just turn the bottom and clean the sponge and then poke it back up, then turn it back. It like locks. Easy to maintain filter. And I got one at this end here. And I got a homemade one right there, that ornament. It's I filled it full of media as well. And put material around the outside of it and the holes and stuff, so it's just like any other filter. It just looks like an ornament. It's really nice. In here is my 36 bow front. I have Homer. Hey bud, how you doing? Yeah. And of course my Roshi. And a lot of other Java moss plants down there. Of course, sponge filter. My entire fish room runs off one air pump. And another sponge filter in the back there. That one's full of media like the others. Biohome. Here's what I call my baby factory. I bring these to the fish store once in a while and get a little bit of credit, get some food or something from rest fish. Over here I have yappers. As you can see, he's doing his yapping job. White belly. Hey, white belly. Ooh, scared him. Brainiac. And of course, filtered Biohome media again. Plants in the bag. That way the fish can't eat them. I started that with the koi, as you can see up here. Right? And I noticed the goldfish wasn't treating the Java fern that well. So I bagged them up in there too. Some people will say it's ugly, but I say it's functional. And here's my cichlid tank. Here's Ziggy Zix. There's Brute. He's broody. Yeah, ain't you, Brute? Yeah. I like to be a brute. These guys are real small when I first got them, but they're still small, but they're a lot bigger than they were. Ain't ya? Yeah. Cichlids are colorful. That's why a lot of people like them, I believe. And of course, I have the plants in the bag so they don't rip them apart. Okay. I'll lift them up here. It's just a filter feed, just a filter bag that you use in like your sumps and stuff. I just filled it full of plants. This one here works really well with the cichlids because when they start picking on one of them, he'll come up here and he'll sit he'll sit right here on top of the filter bag where no one will leave, where everyone else will leave him alone. So it gives one of the cichlids that is being picked on a place to hide for a while, which is really nice. Up here is my 40 gallon, my trouble tank, which has finally come to an end, I hope. I had a lot of trouble with this, lost a lot of fish out of it a while ago. The only problem I'm having with it right now is this guy here. It's not a big problem, but he's got like a film on his eye. I'm not sure what to do about it. If anyone knows anything, I'd appreciate. See there? There's a little bit of film on his eye. I don't think it's a big deal, but it could be just the way he is, like a cataract or something. He won't show the side that's bad. Well, I suppose he's looking at me, so he's looking with his good eye. And I only got one female of these guys now. There it is. And 4 males. So I gotta get some females. Of course, a bunch of Biohome media. And that is a stuff full of it. Sponge filter and Silver. Hey, Silver. He likes the longer tank. He's been a lot more active since I moved him back in here. And if you're curious, here's my air pump up there. It's a Pond Master pump. It's pretty quiet. As you can see, I got it piped around. Pump's over there. Pump's up there along the wall, and I just tap into it. I don't know why people use PCP pipe. It's so hard to work with. This stuff here, you can bend it around a corner and go. And it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, there you can see his film on his eye there, really good. Yeah, if anyone knows anything you can do about a film on a fish eye, or is that just the way he was born or something, I don't know. I like tying my plants to my driftwood. Nice, they seem to grow better when you do that. I like putting them on my ornaments too, because they'll grow along the edges. These ornaments here will have Java fern covered over them eventually, kind of like this ornament here. Just be completely covered. And there's C66. 66. I used coral substrate. Keeps the pH nice and high. They like that. I water change. Try to keep a regular water change schedule. See, this here's my high pH tanks. This here's my low pH tanks. The days I did them. Nice to keep track of stuff. Well, you know what's going on. I find a lot of my lighting, I use that brand name there. Seems to work really well. But any LED lights, this is just shop lights. They work very well. Anyway, what do you think, Homer? Squishy your head? Huh? Squish, squish, squish. Squish, squish, squish. No? No squishy Homer head? No? Anyway, that's all, folks. Well, anyway, I forgot to tell you guys about my water changes stuff. We'll start here with getting water out of the tanks. I have a bucket down here with a knot on it, and I'll drain that hose goes down to the main drain in the basement, so it just goes right out nowhere. And I can use that bucket to clean filters in and stuff. But I haven't done that in a while because I was having problems with this tank here. So what I did was I was cleaning my filters out here in the sink. Down here I have two filters. One takes out particles and the other one takes out chlorine. And it runs up here. And I was using this to clean my filters. And I also use that. I'll show you the view of my pond for my kitchen. Which is nice. There. I run it over here to my water change barrel, which I'm filling up right now as we're talking. I got a pump down there, which I pump back out. I just run this hose back to my room and fill my tanks back up. Works pretty quickly because that pump in there is pretty strong. Another piece to add it in. I showed you my water barrel before. I never explained low and high pH. This here is 2-inch PCP pipe. There's a Brita filter. That lowers pH drastically. When you run water through a Brita filter, it goes down to like 6.2 or something like that. Or right around 6. So you just simply attach in like that, and you have low pH water going in your barrel. You disconnect like that, and the filter system I got over there comes out high pH water, so I can get high or low pH water in my barrel real easy. And the one tank you guys haven't seen yet is in behind this picture here. I have a hole in the wall, and I run the hose electric over this way and down, so it runs off. So I run power from my room out there is because I got a timer. All my lights turn on at 8 o'clock in the morning and turn off at 5 at night. My filtration stuff too. Hey, Mama. And they're paradise fishy in a 5-gallon tank. Of course, joy tank I got black algae in. Mom enjoys the fish, don't you, Ma? Yeah. What are you doing, Wilma? Looking for more grub? Huh? Are still in their early stages, and not all fishermen agree. He's a happy fish. Yeah. Tiger Burbs. That's where I sit. Enjoy all my computer stuff. Play some games, whatever. Watch YouTube, watch Netflix. And I enjoy my fish. I get killed too many times. I just watch my fish and it calms me down. Right, Snow Fitty? Hey, Snow. Is that my Rocky there? Huh? Yeah. He's a good fish. I love my koi. These guys are awesome too. Chinese algae eaters. Really nice fish. That's all, folks.